Builders across the Sacramento metro have been dropping prices and rolling out huge incentives to close out the 2024 year. Now we're talking tens of thousands of dollars savings on brand new homes from builders such as Taylor Morrison, Woodside Homes, Tri-Pointe, Beazer, and Pulte. Now if you've been waiting for the perfect time to buy, it might be now because they have been having some awesome incentives that might not be lasting too much longer.
Let's check it out. Hi everyone, we're Lance and Lauren with the Living in Sacramento team, and today we're diving deep into some of the best new construction deals in the greater Sacramento metro. We've done the research and we found 5 awesome builders that are having amazing year-end incentives and awesome savings that you're not going to want to miss.
From Elk Grove to Roseville and everything in between, these new construction builders have some massive year-end savings. So if you've been sitting on the fence, today could be the day. We've got some amazing builders out here that we're going to showcase. We're going to take you through one of their model homes. We're going to talk about some of the things in the area. Heck, some of these model homes behind us, they're even selling them with the furniture included. And we're going to touch on some of those a little bit later in this video. So let's jump into it.
All right guys, so we're at Taylor Morrison right now. Now this home is a super cool home. It's a little unique. So the home that I'm going to show you today, it actually can be 2 different homes. It could be a single-story home or it could be a 2-story home. So this home could be the Canyon home, which if you go with the Canyon, it's a single story. You just pretend like the upstairs isn't there. Or it could be the Highland home, which is going to be the full tour of everything that I show you when we walk through this home. So if you purchase this home and you go with the Canyon, it's going to be about a 1,800 square foot home. It's going to be a solid single story. It's going to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. Now, if you decide to purchase this home and go with the Highland floor plan, it's going to be a 2-story home with the master bedroom being on the first floor. It's going to be a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home with some additional rooms upstairs. So depending on your living situation, maybe you've got older kiddos. I know we've had some people that don't like this floor plan as a 2-story because they've got younger kiddos, but maybe you're like us and you've got teenage kiddos and you kind of like them being a little bit further away and their noise and everything being a little bit further away. This could be the perfect floor plan for you. So as we first come in, you've got this nice open entry space. You've got a decent sized landing area right here. They kind of have a bench right here, but you could definitely do a cool entryway table that could be a little catch-all there. Now coming over this way, this is going to be your first 2 secondary bedrooms. They are going to be split by a bathroom. So this is going to be a full bathroom. You've got your standard shower over tub, you've got your toilet, you've got a single vanity sink, and then coming towards the front of the home, now they have this set up as like an office situation, but this could be a kiddo's bedroom, it could be a guest bedroom. Plenty of ample light in here. You've got a lot of nice windows that are going to give you natural light coming in from the outside because you've got one that faces the front of the house, one that faces the side of the house. You do have really high ceilings in this house as well, which is something that we know we love in our new construction homes. We love the high ceilings that just give you that bigger open, bigger feeling. Now this bedroom does have a sliding closet door over here. Now we're going to go across the way and we're going to check out the other bedroom. It's going to pretty much kind of mirror this one. So it's going to be more in the center of the home. So you're going to have one window that's going to look out to the side of the home, so you still get the natural light. You are going to have that sliding closet door here. But the nice thing about where these 2 bedrooms are, so if you decide to go with the Canyon floor plan and you don't have the 2nd story, your 2 kiddos' bedrooms are going to still be a little bit further away from where your master is. So they're going to be closer towards the front of the home, kind of sharing that bathroom and giving you more separation of space, which is really nice. Let's go check out that living room area. So coming further down, this is going to be a coat closet. You're going to have some nice cabinets here that are going to be a great little landing spot as well. Now, this is going to be where the stairs are going to take you up. So if you do go with the Highland floor plan, this is where you'll see stairs. If you go with the Canyon floor plan, this would just be a wall. You wouldn't see anything here. Now, coming further back, you are going to have one of my favorite things that we all know I talk about in every video. You do have a nice little pantry right here. Not super big, but definitely nice that it's not in a cabinet. But one of my favorite things about this home is this kitchen. Now this kitchen is amazing. You've got a massive island with a sink in it. You've got your dishwasher over here, but you have tons of prep space, especially this time of year with the holidays. You know, we just had Thanksgiving a few weeks ago with Christmas coming up. It's nice to have a really big countertop like this, especially if you're a family that likes to make sugar cookies or do all of the baking. You have a lot of space in this kitchen, which is really nice. Now, this community does still have gas appliances, which is nice. So if you like to cook on gas, we know a lot of people are a little bit upset that California is going away from gas, but you can still get that here in this community. Now, the cool thing about Taylor Morrison is there's a lot of different options that you can go with. So depending on when you purchase the home, you can do double ovens here. You could have your microwave be up over here if you don't want the hood option and you want the double ovens, or you can go with the hood option and the microwave built in like that, which is really, really nice. Then coming over here, I love this little nook spot. You've got a perfect spot for your coffee pot, which is kind of hidden in a way. And then you just have more counter space over here, and you have a lot of cabinet space in this kitchen, which is great. Now coming back this way, this is going to be a walk-through laundry room. So this is going to be the entrance in from your garage. You are going to have, you know, space for your washer and dryer here. It is a little bit bigger. Sometimes these walk-through laundry rooms, it's harder to do the front loaders in, so you do have enough space if you want that, or you could go back to a traditional top loader. But you do have the nice overhead cabinets, and a nice little spot here for folding or, you know, dropping your purse as you come in from the garage. Now, coming over this way, this is going to be your living room space. Now, you do have the option at Taylor Morrison where if you do want to put in a fireplace, you can. So this is going to be an electric fireplace, but still giving you that nice kind of ambiance if it's something that you're looking for. If you don't want the fireplace, this is an upgrade. You can just have this be just a solid wall, which is nice too. Now walking back further this way is going to be your dining area. So this is still going to be kind of that great room concept. You are going to have a slider that'll walk out to the backyard. And then again, just the view of this area, how stunning it is. I love the amount of bar stools that you can put up to this massive island. Probably my favorite part of this entire home. All right, now before we go check out the upstairs, let's go check out the master suite, which like I said, if you purchase the Highland, it's gonna be on the first floor. So it's gonna be in the back corner of the home. All right, so coming around into this master, you're gonna have plenty of space for your massive king size bed, your big dresser, you know, your big nightstands. The nice thing about this bedroom is you do have a nice window that's going to look out to the backyard. And then coming this way, this is going to be your master bathroom. So the nice thing about Taylor Morrison is you do get a tub here, which a lot of our clients have been asking for, wanting a tub in the master bathroom. I love that it's separate over here. You do have your shower. You've got his and hers vanity sinks over here, your water closet. And then coming further back, this is going to be your master walk-in closet. So plenty of space to hang all of your stuff. You know, you've got some shelves in here to put some shoes or storage on, which is nice too. But let's go check out the upstairs. So if you're looking for the Highland, you can see what that looks like. All right, so coming upstairs, this is going to be its own kind of separate space. So you are gonna have a nice size loft up here. They have it set up kind of like a game room. You could definitely put a, you know, small sectional up here or a couple couches. You could do a big TV on that wall. It's kind of long and narrow, but plenty of space. It could also be a great kids playroom. Definitely keeps the mess away from everything, which is really nice. And then you are gonna have one bedroom and one full bathroom upstairs. So coming around towards the front of the home, this is going to be the full bathroom that's gonna be upstairs. You're gonna have your shower over tub, your single sink vanity, and your toilet. This is mainly gonna be for the use upstairs. And then you're gonna have another bedroom up here towards the front of the home. So you are gonna have a window that's gonna look out towards the front. You're gonna have a sliding closet door over there. And then kind of in a unique little nook spot where you could put a desk, you could put a dresser, but definitely enough space up here, you know, for your teenage kiddo, maybe your older child, to stay up here, you know, so the noise is kind of away, but definitely, or maybe you've got a parent or a grandparent that comes to stay with you, or you've got guests. This would be a great guest retreat upstairs.
All right, so to recap real quick, Taylor Morrison is a very top reputable builder in the Sacramento metro. So they are gonna have multiple different communities throughout the entire Sacramento region. We've featured the Esplanade communities a lot of times on this channel because we love those 55 and up communities. But right now we are actually out here in Folsom. They do have the Esplanade community out in Elk Grove. They have another one up in Lincoln. And then they do have a couple of communities out at the Wild Hawk community, kind of in that South Sacramento Vineyard area. So really killer Elk Grove Unified School Districts, but you are just a little bit north outside of Elk Grove. in that vineyard area. So they do have a lot of really awesome things. Now, one of the things that we wanted to touch on, again, in this video, you're gonna notice that a lot of their quick move-in homes are gonna have anywhere from $5, $10, $15, maybe even $20,000 like we were talking about at the intro of the video at Woodside. But currently right now, there are gonna be about 8 different homes that are gonna have anywhere between $15,000 to $20,000 off. The thing that we really love most about Taylor Morrison specifically is their interest rate. So on a lot of these quick move-in homes, so there are 8 different homes that have a promotional rate of 5.49% interest rate, which is awesome right now. Fed just cut their rates. Mortgage rates just went higher as of yesterday, just a little bit over 7%. So right now, if you pick one of these quick move-in homes at Taylor Morrison, the incentive that I think is worth its weight in gold is gonna be that 5.49% interest rate. And it's kind of nice because you're also getting anywhere between 15 and 20 grand off of the purchase price.
All right, so before we jump into the next home, we are Lance and Lauren with the Living in Sacramento team, and we are licensed real estate agents. So as much as we love making these videos, we actually love helping you more with all of your real estate needs. Now, especially on new construction homes, a lot of people think, hey, I'll just go to the builder and I'll get the deal myself, which is not always the case. A lot of times the sales agent at the builder, they work for the builder, they're not working for you. So it's really important that you reach out to us if a new construction home is something that you're interested in, or if a resale home is something you're interested in as well. We do know these builders very well. We know where we can push them to get additional incentives on certain homes. So definitely reach out. That phone number is going to be popping up. We do answer every single phone call, email, and text message. And we love hearing from you guys. We love getting to know your story. And even more, we love helping you relocate to the greater Sacramento metro.
All right, we got 4 more communities left. All right, so the second home that we're gonna take you to, or the second builder that we're gonna showcase today, is going to be Tri-Pointe. Now, the particular community that we're at today is actually going to be their Vibrance community out here in Roseville, which is going to be one of your guys' favorite new construction communities as it relates to the cities. But today we're in Tri-Pointe. We're gonna be in their Plan 3 over here at Vibrance. This is gonna be a 4 to 5 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2393 square foot. So the cool thing is right when you come in, there's gonna be a full bedroom and a full bathroom downstairs. Now, this bedroom is going to be towards the front of the house. It is gonna be a little bit smaller, so these homes are gonna feel a little bit tighter where we're at in Roseville, but this is gonna be a 2,300 square foot home, which is gonna be an excellent size for that family. This is gonna be their biggest floor plan here. And then directly across from the way, you're gonna have the downstairs bathroom. Now, keep in mind, this is a 3 full bathroom house that doesn't have an extra half bath. So this bathroom is also going to be the bathroom for all of your guests that are going to be coming over and visiting you at your brand new home. So as we walk to the back part of the home, this home is going to be about 2,300 square feet. So all of your living space outside of that downstairs bedroom is going to be this back part of the house. So the thing that we absolutely love about Tri-Pointe is they include a lot of really nice standard finishes and features. Their countertops, their cabinets, some of their flooring options is all going to be really nice, but we are going to touch on some of the incentives that they offer. But you are still going to have gas appliances over here. You are going to be in City of Roseville electricity, which is awesome. But the thing that we love about Tri-Pointe is the quality that they put into their home. So every community across the Sacramento metro, they are one of the top builders as it relates to quality. So you've got this nice, beautiful kitchen here. It's going to be consistent as we talk about this throughout all their different developments. So you got your kitchen sink in the island, you've got your dishwasher, stove. So you've got nice proximity. You've got your fridge over there. Now over here, you're going to have a little bit of a pantry, not as big as some of the ones that we've seen, but it's still a nice walk-in pantry, and it's not as deep, so you've got plenty of space back there. Now the cool thing is you also are going to have your dining room over here that's going to be just off of the back side of the island, in between the sliding glass door and the kitchen island. So plenty of space, and you're still going to have a nice great room open concept. So if you have friends and family over, or you're trying to watch a sports game on the weekend, you still got all of that kind of working. No one's feeling left out. This is going to show an option of one of their optional cabinets that can be extended. So most likely cabinets are going to end somewhere in this range next to the refrigerator, and all of this is going to be an option to upgrade. But that's kind of the cool thing with Tri Pointe, is they do a lot of really nice things throughout their home. Now, before we head upstairs, let's go check out that living room. Now, it is one of the larger living rooms that we've seen, and especially since this is all one great living room concept, it is nice that you still have plenty of space to separate the areas. I guess you could do a dining room table in between and leave that space open, but you've got a pretty sizable sectional here. So it is nice. You have plenty of space and seating for family and friends to gather. And again, you got a nice big wall that you can put those big 98-inch TV screens that we've seen Costco coming out for the holiday season. So let's go upstairs, let's check out some of the extra living space that's in this house. Now, as we come up to the upstairs part of this living, so it's nice. I mean, the downstairs isn't the biggest, but you do have this upstairs loft. We've seen a lot of builders this year put in this loft area so that you have multiple living spaces throughout the house, and it creates that separation of space. You even have this little nice kind of open area where you can do, you know, a desk. You can do a couple of different options here, but on one side of the house, you're gonna have your secondary bedrooms, laundry room, and secondary bathroom. And then we'll save that for the last, but we also have the primary suite on the back side of the house. So coming in here first, we're gonna go into one of the secondary bedrooms. All right, now this secondary bedroom is going to be towards the front of the house. It's going to be a pretty sizable room. So you're gonna have one bedroom downstairs, two upstairs. So you have a lot of decent space in here. You got a pretty nice sized dresser. Again, not too much to really talk about this house, but Tri Pointe does build a quality home. So you're gonna get nice sizable rooms. You've got nice tall ceilings. So definitely plenty of space in here. You got your standard sliding closet door. Let's go check out the rest of the secondary bedrooms. All right, now walking out of this bedroom, you're gonna have your first opening right here, which is going to be the laundry room. Now this laundry room is actually gonna be pretty decent size. It's gonna have a lot of depth that goes towards the front of the house. The other thing that we really like about Tri Pointe is they do put their media panel inside of this laundry room. But you've got your sink, you've got a folding area, and you've got plenty of room for your front loaders. And then walking back further, you're gonna have your secondary bathroom that both of these upstairs bedrooms are gonna share. You've got a dual vanity sink in here, and you've got the separation where you have the shower toilet separated from the dual vanity sink, which is really nice when you have multiple kids. 2, 3, doesn't really matter. It's just really nice. And then coming all the way back in here, you're gonna have pretty much a mirror image of that other bedroom that we just saw at the front of the house. Again, decent size, 8-foot ceilings. You got plenty of room for a couple of nightstands, a full-size bed, and a decent-sized dresser, and then you've got your standard sliding double closet door. So let's check out that master and let's talk about some of these incentives Tri Pointe's been having. Now, walking into this primary suite, it's really nice, it's really big, and you've got a lot of things. You got pretty much everything that you could ever think of or ask for in a beautiful Tri Pointe home. Again, size, square footage, all of that's kind of the same. In this primary suite, you're gonna have a gorgeous soaking tub, but you're also gonna have a nice full standalone shower that's gonna be opposite. You're gonna have a nice dual vanity sink, you're gonna have your water closet, and then down here at the end, you're gonna have your big, massive master closet, which is nice because everything's self-contained. So if you really wanted to, you know, put a sliding barn door on the bathroom to kind of close that up, somebody who has to get up early or get ready while the other one's still sleeping, everything can be self-contained. So let's head back downstairs. Let's talk about some of the incentives that Tri Pointe's been offering in 2024. All right, so like we said, we're out here at the Vibrance community out in West Roseville. Now this is just one of Tri Pointe's many awesome communities. They've got a couple of communities that they're closing out in Folsom. They've got a brand new community that they're getting ready to open up in Natomas down in the Sacramento area. They've got a beautiful 3 communities down in Rancho that are really good and really affordably priced. And they've got some nice luxury products at Bigford Ranch, and they've got a couple more out in Lincoln over at Independence and Jubilee. So Tri Pointe's got a lot of different new home communities in a lot of different areas. But one of the things that we've noticed for 2024, and especially as we approach the end of December, the end of 2024, is that they've had some pretty awesome incentives that have ranged anywhere from 3 to 6%, depending on the home and what stage they are in the building process. So just like with some of these other builders that we're going to showcase today, Tri Pointe is going to be typical with their quick move-in homes. So if you come and you've got to move quick, 30, 60, 90 days, you're gonna find a really good home at a really good price, maybe even get some discounts on that, but you're also gonna get some nice closing cost incentives while interest rates are at an all-time high. New builders or new construction communities have been kind of the saving grace in 2024 and probably gonna be in 2025. So, you know, anywhere between 3 and 6%, but this is where we tell you guys that you have to reach out to us. These incentives are probably not gonna last for long. This video is coming out at the end of the year, the end of December. Some of them may end in 2024, some of them may be extended into 2025, but this is where we're gonna tell you to reach out to us. That phone number is gonna be popping up. We want to get you the most up-to-date information on pricing as well as incentives. And we want to make sure that you're getting the best deal and the best bang for your buck, and give you kind of that information of what that looks like. So, you know, we're gonna keep this rolling. We've got 3 more communities left on this video. We're gonna show you another one in Roseville that's got some awesome end of year incentives. And then we're gonna finish off down in Rancho Cordova. All right, so our third community that we're gonna take you to, or our third builder that we're gonna take you to, is going to be Beazer Homes. Now, we're also gonna be out here in Roseville next to the Vibrance community by TriPoint, but this is gonna be their pinnacle community. Now, Beazer has a lot of different communities throughout the Sacramento metro. They have one in Folsom, they have a couple out here in Roseville, they have a few out in Elk Grove, and they're getting ready to have some down in Sacramento. But you know, we're gonna be in their biggest floor plan here. We're gonna talk about some of those incentives at the end. This is their plan 5. It's about 2,700 square feet. Right over here to my left, you're gonna have a full bedroom and a full bathroom. So this one's gonna be kind of like an ensuite. So over here, you know, bedroom is going to be pretty standard size, maybe a 10 by 10 or a 9 by 10. But back over here, which is really cool, is you're gonna have sliding 2-door closet that's gonna be pretty much this entire wall. So decent closet space, not huge, but definitely enough. And then all the way back towards the end, you're gonna have a single vanity sink, toilet, and a shower. So the nice thing about this particular room in general is it's all gonna be self-contained throughout the entire house. Now, as we walk through this house, one of the things that you are gonna notice about Beazer Homes is they're gonna be a little bit more technologically advanced than a lot of the other homes that we've showcased, right? So you're gonna notice things with their HVAC ducts. It's gonna have more even disbursement of their heating and air throughout the home. They're gonna have a little bit of technology that we don't see in other homes as it relates to their energy efficiency. So that's kind of the cool thing with Beazer. We'll talk a little bit about that. Over here to my right, you're gonna have your entrance from the garage door, and you are gonna have a half bath in this particular floor plan, which is really nice. Sometimes it's, you know, you don't wanna have to have the downstairs bathroom always be the guest bathroom, always be the person who's living in that downstairs bedroom and bathroom combo. So it is nice that they have a half bath in here that isn't used for the rest of your guests. Now, this is one of the bigger downstairs areas that we've seen, right? You've got your living room over to one side, you've got a dining room split in the middle, and then you've got this beautiful gourmet kitchen. This is one of my favorite countertops. Lauren doesn't like this one so much, but definitely in my next home, I'm gonna get it. But this is an all electric community, so you are gonna see the electric cooktop, KitchenAid, really nice option that you can have with some of these appliances. But gorgeous kitchen. You've got cabinets all the way up to the ceiling. You've got the beautiful pendant lights, a lot of different options and upgrades that you can get in this house. You've got the biggest pantry that I think we've seen, or we're gonna show you in today's video, but pretty decent size. You've got a lot of room in here, and it's all very visible, shallow shelves, so you're not losing a lot of your pantry goods, or you know, you've got some storage space for any kind of your countertop appliances that you don't really wanna have out in your kitchen. The other nice thing about this particular community by Beazer is these lot sizes are a little bit bigger than your typical new home communities that we've seen in Roseville and Folsom and Elk Grove. So that is kind of nice too. You have a little bit more depth on your backyard on some of these spots too. So again, a nice big area for your great room for your entertainment. So let's go check out that upstairs, because the upstairs, in my opinion, is 10 times better than the downstairs. All right, now coming up to this second level, I absolutely love it. There is bedrooms for days. I mean, you've got the 1 bedroom downstairs, but upstairs you've got this nice big loft. It's kind of open, you know, it's not necessarily the best for movies, but you've got a ton of space. Obviously they've got a TV, they've got a couple of student desks that are set up, a nice sectional, but again, this house has a lot of bedrooms. So we're gonna have a bedroom towards the front, we're gonna have a bedroom towards the middle, we're gonna have another bedroom over here, we're gonna have a bunch of bathrooms, but as we go down this first hall, we're gonna hit 2 of our secondary bedrooms and the secondary bathroom. So right here is gonna be the main secondary bathroom for the upstairs. You're gonna have dual vanity sinks, you're gonna have shower over tub, and you're gonna have your standard toilet. Pretty basic concepts for a lot of these bedrooms, but towards the front of the house over here is gonna be one of your bigger bedrooms. Now, the cool thing about these bedrooms is almost all of them upstairs have their own walk-in closet. Now, this one is towards the front of the house. You do have a nice side window that adds extra light, and then you have a window towards the front. And then decent sized rooms, plus you've got the walk-in closet. Across the hall from that one, you're gonna have another bedroom that's going to practically mirror that bedroom that we were just in. Again, you're gonna have a walk-in closet over there. You're only gonna have 1 window in here since this one's in the middle of the house, but still, this house and this size of everything is going to be for a big family that's going to, need a lot of bedrooms. As you come back to this big loft area, we're gonna walk towards the master. Now you are gonna have another secondary bedroom. This one is gonna be the one secondary bedroom that doesn't have a walk-in closet. It's gonna have your standard sliding 2-door, but you are gonna have a window towards the side. This is gonna be kind of similar to that one that we were just in that mirrors that over next to the secondary bathroom. So a little bit smaller, but the cool thing is you've got laundry room upstairs, you've got a sink, you've got your media panel in here, and then we've talked about it on Beazer homes before, especially the Poppy Ridge down in Elk Grove, but you're gonna have your mechanical closet. So all of your HVAC systems is gonna be inside the house as opposed to being in the attic. So it's gonna run a much more efficient house. So this primary master suite is pretty much gonna take up the entire back side of the house. You are gonna have a nice big window over to one side. You're gonna have 2 smaller windows that are gonna frame your bed, and then you're gonna have a nice retreat. Now, the cool thing, we've talked about this on a couple of other homes, but you do have some different options that you can do within your bathroom, and it doesn't actually cost you any more to change or upgrade, where a lot of builders will actually charge you for that, right? So you have your soaking tub, you have your shower, you have your dual vanity sink, pretty standard, pretty basic bathroom, and then you're gonna have your walk-in closet. So let's head downstairs, let's talk about the incentives that we're seeing at Beazer throughout the Sacramento area, and then we're gonna take you to those last 2 homes. All right, so like we said, we're gonna be touching on a couple of these incentives. Now, Beazer is a Sacramento-wide company. They're gonna be in other parts of the state as well too, but as far as Sacramento, we're gonna have a couple of communities down in Elk Grove. We're gonna have one over in Folsom that's getting ready to close out. We have 2 over in Roseville, and we're gonna have a few more that are gonna be popping up in Sacramento in 2025. So stay tuned and make sure you're subscribed to this channel, because we are gonna be featuring all of those new home communities coming up in 2025. But for right now, we just got an email today and some of the incentives that they are having. So this particular community is offering a $20,000 closing cost credit, obviously if you're using their preferred lender. And for some of their loan programs right now, they are offering as low as a 4.99% for their FHA financing, right? So that's almost 2 percentage points lower than what you're gonna see out there in the retail market. And right now with some of their quick move-in homes that are gonna be ready either now in the next 30 days or in January, which is not too far away, guys, because the new year's here. But they also have homes that are gonna have discounts anywhere from $15,000 to $20,000, $25,000. So let's keep this rolling. Remember, if you guys want any information about these Beazer homes, specifically in Roseville, let us know. Or if you want to check out any of these areas or any of these communities that are in any of the areas that we're not featuring today, make sure you guys reach out.
So right now we're out here in Rancho Cordova, California. Now we are at Woodside, which is a fantastic builder. It's one of our favorite builders in the area. Now today I'm gonna take you through a 2-story home. It's their elderberry floor plan. It's 2,433 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home with a loft, with an office, and a really cool outside California room. So let's check it out. When you first come in, you've got this big open entrance that kind of goes up and has a nice high ceiling that looks up into your 2nd story. Now coming down this hallway, you're gonna have a full bathroom over here. So you're gonna have a shower, you're gonna have a single vanity sink and your toilet. And then coming this way is going to be a full bedroom. Now, this full bedroom is gonna be towards the front of the house. You've got really nice window that faces out front. You've got another window that faces to the side, so you've got lots of ample lighting in here. They have it set up as kind of a workout room, but this is definitely a space that you can have a bedroom, because you do have your standard sliding closet door over that way. Let's go check out the rest of the house. All right, now coming back down, we're gonna pass this kind of grand stairwell that you have going upstairs. We'll check out the upstairs in a little bit. But as we come back towards the back of the home, you are gonna have a lot of storage space here. So you are gonna have a closet over here that's gonna be under the stair storage. So it is gonna be your coat closet. And then walking further back, you're gonna have this nice, big, grand kitchen. I love all of the upgrades they have here. You've got really nice countertops. You've got really nice appliances. As you can see here in the package they did here, you've still got gas appliances here as well. You've got an in-wall oven with a microwave. You've got a really nice vent hood up here. And then coming back this way, you are gonna have that walk-in pantry. Now the thing I do like that they did in this kitchen is how this comes all the way down. So you can put your coffee pot, maybe your air fryer, but some things that you don't want in the main view of the regular part of the kitchen, you can kind of hide back in this little corner, which is nice. But then coming all the way back, you're gonna have this nice walk-in pantry. It is going to be an L shape, so you've got plenty of space for, you know, storing all of your food, all of your Costco goodies. All right, and then walking further back, you are gonna have this really nice dining room set up over here that's gonna be right off of the kitchen. A huge space right here. You have plenty of room for a really big table, perfect for holiday gatherings or, you know, game nights with friends. The other thing I really like about this dining room area is how it sits out further from the rest of the home, so it's not separated by your kitchen and your living room, which is nice. It's nice that your dining room has its own separate space over here. Tons of windows with a lot of natural light. The other cool thing about this dining room is going to be that in the summer months or spring months, you can open up this slider. You've got access to your outdoor California room out there, and it's gonna give you that indoor-outdoor living feel. So you are gonna have this really nice California room out here. You can see they do have lights up here. It is pre-wired for a ceiling fan, which is perfect. And then you're gonna have another slider that's gonna come off of the other part of the home, so you can really open all of this up, which is nice. They've got it set up with a outdoor patio table, but you could do an outdoor sectional or seating area out here. And then you do have plenty of space in a lot of the lots over here where you could do a pool if you wanted to. All right, and then walking around this way, this is gonna be where your living room's gonna be. So again, a pretty decent sized living room. You can put a really big size sectional, a massive TV. I love how the TV is framed by 2 windows. And then on this side, you do have a French door slider that's gonna open up to the outside. So both sides will open up, and then you've got that indoor-outdoor living space, which is really, really cool. Walking around this way, you are gonna have a little mudroom landing space right here, which is really cool. This is gonna be your entrance in from the garage. So it is nice that your entrance in from the garage is gonna be relatively close to where your kitchen is, but I really like the little landing spot that they give you right there. One of the cool things about Woodside is they really think through all of the little nooks and crannies of the home, and they really try to build in to all of these spaces instead of just leaving an open kind of hole there, which is really, really nice. Let's go check out the upstairs. All right, now coming upstairs, you're still gonna have really high ceilings up here, which is nice, kind of giving you that grand feeling. Now before we check out the master and the laundry room, we're gonna check out the kids hangout area, which is one of my favorite things about this house. So coming back this way, you're gonna have a really cool space for your kiddos. I love that they're all kind of confined to their own space. So on this side of the house, you're gonna have a bedroom there and a bedroom up here, and then you're gonna have this little loft area. They have it kind of set up as like a teen hangout area. You've got a TV, you could do a small sectional over here. Maybe you homeschool your kiddos, you could definitely set up like desks and kind of make this a little study area, which is really, really cool. It's really nice how the 2 bedrooms are separated by this living space. Now coming this way, this is going to be the first of the secondary bedrooms upstairs. So you are gonna have a nice walk-in closet over here, pretty big size walk-in closet, especially for a kiddo's room. As you can see, you still get the high ceiling, so if you've got 2 kiddos that need to share a room, you could definitely do bunk beds in this room as well. You've got a lot of natural light with windows that face towards the front of the house in this room. And just overall a good decent sized space for your kiddos to hang out in. Coming back across the way before we get to the next bedroom, this is gonna be your kiddos' bathroom. So you are gonna have dual vanity sink. You've got a big mirror, plenty of space if you've got teenage girls like I do. Plenty of space for them to get ready in here. Then you do have your toilet and then your shower over tub. Then coming all the way back, there's gonna be another secondary room. Now this room's gonna kind of mirror that front room. It's gonna be on the opposite side of that little hangout room, but you're gonna have a standard sliding closet door over here. You're gonna have a window that faces out towards the side of the home. Again, you still have the high ceilings and a pretty decent amount of space for, you know, your kiddos to have a bed, a dresser, maybe a vanity if they're into that kind of thing, or a desk if they need a desk in their room. Plenty of space in these rooms. Now let's go check out one of my favorite things about this house. One of my favorite things about Woodside is that they build really cool, unique spaces that you can do pretty much anything with. So back here, they have this awesome full glass wall, and this is set up as an office. But when you walk in, it just kind of feels like, it doesn't even feel like it would be in a home. It feels like it would be maybe in an actual office, but it's really cool. I love how they designed this space. Now, these homes do come with these called flex spaces, so you can set it up like this where you can have 2 desks. You can set it up where it's more like a library with bookshelves. But it's just a really cool feature where they use that little bit of extra square footage that they have to give you that specific designated space for whatever you're into. We have seen some people in the flex spaces where they'll turn it into like a wine room, and it'll be built out with wine shelves, or an office or a teen study area or a library. So there's a lot of cool things that you can do with this space, and I absolutely love the glass that they have that stares out. So even though it's a small confined space, it gives that bigger grand feeling because you can see outside of this room while still being in this room. All right, now walking back across the way, we are gonna check out that master, but before we get to the master, we'll check out the laundry room. So you're gonna have a pretty decent sized laundry room. They've got 2 front loaders in here, plenty of space. You've got nice overhead cabinets, and then on this side you've got your sink, and then you've also got a nice counter space over here where if you close this door, you have plenty of space to fold clothing in here if that's something that you're interested in. Then over here, before we get to that master, this is going to be a linen closet. So I love the placement of the linen closet because it's super easy if you're doing, washing your towels, you can quickly, easily put them away. Now coming back into this master suite, now this is gonna span the whole back half of the house. So you're gonna have a ton of natural lighting in here with really big windows. You've got a decent sized space in here where you can fit a king size bed and still have space for all of your furniture. So they've got some pretty big nightstands. You do have plenty of space where if you wanted to put a dresser over under the windows, you could do that as well. But I just love the overall view and how much light you get into this room. Now let's go check out the master bathroom. Now the master bathroom in this floor plan is gonna be a little bit more basic. You're not gonna get a bathtub in this home, but you are gonna get a nice shower right here that's gonna be a walk-in shower. You've got a little ledge there, and then you are gonna have his and hers vanity sinks. So you've got a nice wide space that kind of separates your mess from his mess or vice versa. And then walking all the way back is going to be this awesome walk-in closet. So you're gonna have a decent sized walk-in closet in here. You've got lots of hang space up above. Heck, you could even do another rack down below if you needed more. And then the other cool thing is this is also going to be where your media panel hub's gonna be. So all of your router stuff, everything's gonna come directly into here and hide the mess, which is really awesome.
All right, so we just finished showing you the elderberry floor plan out here at Woodside. So Woodside is going to have 4 communities out here in Rancho Cordova. They're also gonna have 2 other communities that are gonna be out in Roseville. So they've got a lot of different communities, and they've also got one that's out in Folsom. Woodside does also have some pretty good incentives. Now, of course, some of their incentives are gonna be better on the homes that they're quick move-in or ready to close. So we are seeing anything from $20,000 to $40,000 off of the purchase price. Now, they do have a couple of model homes out here in Rancho Cordova where they're actually selling the original model that was built with this community with all of the furniture included inside and outside, which is absolutely insane. Now, a lot of the incentives that Woodside is having specifically out here in Rancho Cordova is gonna be anywhere from $20,000 to $40,000. There's also gonna be a $5,000 lender incentive. And the cool thing about this particular builder is some of the houses you'll actually be able to make offers on, especially those that are quick move-in. So keep that in mind if you're thinking about one of these Woodside homes. They do have 2 communities that are gonna be out in Roseville. They have 2 communities that are gonna be out here in Rancho Cordova with 2 of them that they're gonna be shutting down. So a total of 4 out here in Rancho Cordova, and then 1 new community that's gonna be out in Folsom. And they do have 1 community out in Elk Grove as well too. So with all of the 4 locations in the Sacramento Metro, a lot of incentives and discounts to be had, but specifically out here in Rancho Cordova. All right, and so for our last and final community that we're gonna be taking you around as far as some of these great incentives that are gonna end the 2024 year, we're gonna be at Pulte. Now, Pulte is going to have 2 different communities. We're gonna touch on that at the very end. They're gonna have this community that's out here in Rancho Cordova. They're gonna have another community that's going to be out in Roseville. But I would say, in my opinion, Pulte has probably been the most consistent as it relates to some of the best incentives all of 2024. So right now we're at the Ascent community. This is gonna be their plan 4. This is gonna be a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, just around 2,900 square foot home. So it's gorgeous. The one thing that I absolutely love about Pulte is you have a lot of options to do really good customizations. And the nice thing is the incentives or the credits that we're going to talk about at the very end, they actually slide or increase as the purchase price goes up. So this is going to be their plan 4 floor plan. So this is going to be a 2-car garage with that 2,900 square foot. So right as we come in, we're going to have a room over here to our right. Now, this is set up with their optional den and a half bath, but depending on when you find the home at Pulte, you can convert this into a full bedroom and a full bathroom downstairs. So that's a structural option. There is a nice little closet that's right out here outside of that half bath. That's going to be a coat closet, but for the most part, this is set up as that office den. So right as we walk into the rest of the house, it's actually going to dump us right into the main living area, kitchen, and living room with dining room. So the nice thing about Pulte is you have a lot of opportunity to increase your finishes and features throughout. They do come with some pretty nice things, but you can customize this thing to the ends. But this is more of their modern kitchen design. So you've got beautiful quartz countertops. You've got a little bit more modern cabinetry door. You've got the option to do KitchenAid appliances. They also have an option for Whirlpool appliances, but this is gonna be a nice floor plan. You're gonna have Lauren's favorite feature, which is gonna be a nice little pantry back there. But the thing that I love probably most is just kind of this entertaining space. You've got this nice long kitchen island. You've got your sink, your dishwasher here, but you still have, even with having your sink in the kitchen island, you're gonna have plenty of prep space if you want to entertain, you want to do charcuterie boards, whatever that may be. The nice thing about this community too is you still have gas appliances, so that is still a feature. And another thing that we really love about Pulte is this is one of the only communities that we've seen in the Sacramento area where if you need to have 2 full bedrooms and 2 full bathrooms downstairs, grandparents, you know, kids that aren't leaving, that they give you that option on some of their bigger floor plans, both in Rancho Cordova and in Roseville. So as we move a little bit further down, we're gonna have a room or a spot for our dining room table. Pretty basic, but you do have the option if you want to carry the cabinets all the way through the window. You're gonna have a lot of windows on the back side of your house, which is gonna let in a lot of natural light, plus a couple of windows on the side. So really nice, great room feature. You can do a lot of entertaining in this space, and you can have a lot of people over for some Super Bowl parties or, you know, for whatever kind of things that you guys like to entertain for. But pretty big space right here. They've got 2 3-person couches, one underneath the window, one out here in the middle, but you can definitely put in a big sectional and you're not gonna cramp that space. And then you've got a nice blank slate wall that you can just hang the biggest TV. We were just at Costco and they are up to like 98 inches right now. So you can definitely put that 98-inch TV on that wall. But coming back over this way, a couple of the things that I like to point out, right? You've got the option to do this really nice stair railing. This is one of their upgraded options that looks really clean. It's really a pretty feature to put in some of your homes. Definitely something that not every builder does. And then coming back here behind that wall, you're gonna have the entry into your garage. You're gonna have some understair storage, which is gonna be next to that garage. And then we're gonna have a complete, another full bedroom and full bathroom. So like we said, at the front of the house, that den option with the half bathroom can be converted into a full bedroom and a full bathroom. This is also a standard full bedroom and full bathroom, which is really nice. And then back over here, you're gonna have a nice walk-in closet and you're gonna have a shower, toilet, and single vanity sink. So it is really nice because not all the builders do 2 full bedrooms and 2 full bathrooms downstairs. We've had a couple of you guys that have reached out to us this year and have had a unique request for 2 full bedrooms and 2 full bathrooms. Pulte is one of the only ones that does it. So this is a really nice feature, especially if you're trying to have lots of different people living in your homes. But let's go check out that upstairs because it's pretty awesome as well. All right, so nice that you have a nice straight shot, especially if you're moving some big furniture up these stairs. It is really nice. But then again, just the elegance of this, you know, they're doing a little bit of repair on the stair railing, but just the elegance of this steel bar stair railing, it's a nice feature that not a lot of builders do. So right when you come up to the top of the landing, you're gonna have this cool loft space. So a lot of our clients have turned this space into a really awesome movie room. They've hung a projector from one side of the room, put a nice drop down TV, and then kind of blacked out a lot of the windows up here. We've seen this space be converted into a ton of different opportunities. So we've seen study stations just like it's set up right now with the desk, especially if you have multiple kids or you need some extra space for some homework. It's been an upstairs playroom, so you can just dump all your kids' toys and it's gonna maintain the cleanliness of the downstairs. So definitely a nice versatile space. And then as we go outside of this loft, coming across, you're gonna have just all of your bedrooms and your laundry room upstairs. So as we just go around the front of the house, you're gonna have laundry room. So this is gonna be at the top of the landing. This is gonna be over to the left side of the house. You're gonna have opportunity for a sink. You're gonna have some folding space there. You're gonna have plenty of space if you wanna have two front loading washer and dryers. Sometimes those can be a little bit bigger and a little bit bulkier. And so sometimes smaller laundry rooms don't really fit those that comfortably. So it is really nice. And then you also have the opportunity for some upper cabinets here. And then as we go down this hallway, we're gonna have bedroom, 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 another bathroom, and the master. So let's check out some of these first bedrooms. So coming into this first bedroom, this is gonna be probably about a 10 by 11, maybe 11 by 12. You're gonna have the nice tall 9-foot ceilings. All of that comes standard in a Pulte home, but this is just a decent sized room. You've got your standard sliding closet door. You've got plenty of space for a dresser. Kids, even if you've got to do bunk beds in here, you still got tons of space without bumping a head on a ceiling fan. So again, pretty basic, pretty simple, but it gets the job done, especially in a house like this. You have ample bedrooms. You're gonna have 4 bedrooms upstairs with an additional opportunity for 1 to 2 bedrooms downstairs. So it could be even a 6-bedroom. So let's go check out some of these other ones. Now, walking into this one's gonna be in the middle one. So that one was gonna be closest to the laundry room. This one's gonna be dead center in the middle of the front of the house. So you are gonna have some natural light that's gonna come from the front of the house depending on which way the house faces. This room feels like it's a little bit bigger. I don't know if it's just configured differently, but now you've got the closet on the opposite side. You also have your dresser right here. And then this is probably gonna be about a full-size bed. You've got 2 nightstands. So it feels like you've got a little bit more space. This is probably gonna be your biggest room if you've got kids and you're trying to figure out who gets what. All right, and now coming down to the end of the hall, we're gonna have your master on one side. We're gonna save that to the very end. We're gonna have another bedroom towards the front of the house, and then you're gonna have your secondary bathroom. So it's nice, you've got a pretty deep closet up here at the end of the hallway. So you've got plenty of storage for towels, linens, toilet paper, all that stuff. You're gonna have your secondary bathroom right here, which is gonna be really nice. So dual vanity sinks in here on one side, and then you're gonna have shower, toilet, and shower over tub. So the nice thing is it doesn't show it here, but we've had plenty of clients buy Pulte homes this year, and they have actually been able to enclose this space. So if you do have multiple kids, which this is really kind of the house that's set up for that, you have plenty of space to also separate the 2 spaces from each other. So some, kids can be, either going to the bathroom or taking a shower while you have 2 other kids that are brushing their teeth or doing whatever they need to do. There's gonna be 1 more bedroom towards the front of the house. This one is also going to feel about the same size as that middle bedroom. So you're gonna have 2 windows, 1 on the corner of the house and 1 facing towards the front of the house. They have this room set up with 2 twin beds, dresser in between, foot locker chest at the end of the bed, and then you've got your sliding closet door. So maybe this one's the biggest room because they do have it set up for dual, but both of these 2 rooms towards the middle and the end of the house are gonna feel pretty big. So let's check out that primary suite, because this one is actually one of our favorite primary suites. Now towards the back of the house, almost the entire back of the house is gonna be occupied by this primary suite minus the loft that we first showed you. So definitely a nice big space. You're gonna have 2 windows on either side of the king size bed that's gonna frame it beautifully. Now, some of these things like the decorative walls probably isn't gonna be an option or upgrade, but still a cool idea that you can see and get an idea for. I love how they framed the bed with the 2 windows. It definitely creates a lot of natural light. And then towards the back side of the house, you are gonna have this giant panoramic window that's gonna face over into your backyard. So you can definitely see your kids if they're swimming in the pool or if you put a pool in, but you are gonna have some pretty killer views. That is one of the nice things about some of these new construction places is, it is a lot of houses, but it is a lot of unobstructed views, so where you can get some pretty killer sunsets out here though. So now walking into the primary suite, you're gonna have one of our favorite things about Pulte is going to be this super shower. We've seen it with a couple of other builders, but this super shower is going to be pretty magnificent, and it's actually not that bad of an upgrade to get that done. You do have your features, whether you want rainfall shower head or if you just want your traditional one. Now you've got the 2 dual vanity sinks that are separated. You've got a water closet behind where Lauren's at, and then you're going to have this pretty massive closet, which is going to be plenty of space for his and hers. And the cool thing is it kind of wraps around here to the right, and then you've got all this space over to the left. So stick around, because we are going to talk about the incentives that Pulte has been having pretty much all year long. All right, so we just walked you through one of their models at Pulte out here at the Ascent community out here in Rancho Cordova. Now, Pulte does have 2 different areas that they're building right now, and they've got some future plans coming up in 2025, some places out in Sacramento, some other places up in Lincoln that they purchased some land. But I will say, for the most part, consistently, like we've talked about throughout this video, Pulte has had some of the best incentives throughout the entire year of 2024. So for the most part, throughout the year, they've been offering a 3% lender incentive. That's been pretty consistent if you use their preferred lender. That does slide, so if you guys add 100K worth of options and upgrades, that 3% does go for the entire purchase price, not just the base price that a lot of builders do in the area. Now, another thing, especially with the incentives that they've got going on right now on some of their quick move-in homes, they are offering an additional $40,000 off of the purchase price. So that's not one or the other. So that's $40,000 off of the purchase price and an additional 3% credit. So with interest rates being as high as they've been all of 2024, that 3% credit can help you do a lot of different things, such as buy down the interest rate or help with some of your closing costs. So definitely some of their price points are going to be a little bit higher depending on what you're looking for, depending on the size of the home, but they do have a wide variety. They have 4 different floor plans out here at Ascent that we featured on the channel before, and then they do have 2 different communities out in Roseville, one called Jasmine, the other one called Camellia. The Jasmine community is going to have a slightly lower price point, and you're going to be in the city of Roseville, so you are going to have some perks out there like City of Roseville utilities. So Pulte has been the most consistent builder this year in 2024 with some of these incentives, but make sure that you reach out to us because some of those incentives may be ending at the end of the year.